Finally, an ultra-foldable phone from Samsung is coming. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 is only 2 weeks away. And according to the latest leaks, it will be a massive upgrade over the Fold 6 and possibly even the best foldable on the market right now. So here are 12 new leaks about the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Number 1, Samsung's own teaser. They've dropped a 30-second teaser a few days ago showcasing the silhouette of the new Fold 7 with a headline, Ultra Unfolds. The phone will be extremely thin and by far the thinnest Samsung foldable ever released, even thinner than the Fold Special Edition from last year, a South Korea and China exclusive. And I gotta say, after seeing this teaser, I'm now even more excited than ever to see and hold the new Fold. And that's because of how thin this thing will be, which brings me to the newest leak, the actual thinness. At only 4.54mm thin when unfolded, the Z Fold 7 is rumored to be one of the thinnest foldables ever released, almost on par with Oppo's Find N5 at 4.2mm and the upcoming Honor Magic V5 at 4.1. While the previous leaks were hinting at a thickness or thinness of just 3.9mm, the latest CAD leaks have shown that the actual thickness will be 4.54. Of course, the camera bump would be on top of that. Now, if you are hoping for an even thinner body, then don't worry, as the Fold 7 will still be significantly thinner compared to the Fold 6. In fact, Korean YouTube channel, The Sinza, shared an in-depth hands-on video featuring a dummy unit of the Z Fold 7, alongside comparisons with last year's Z Fold 6 and the Z Fold SC, which was available only in China and South Korea. And as you can see, after several years of only minor design updates to its foldables, during which rivals have overtaken Samsung's foldable lineup, it's clear that Samsung is now treating the competition way more seriously with its new model, as the Fold 7 is much thinner compared to all of its predecessors. And its outer screen, which has always been way too narrow and just too weird to type on, now finally has the size and the aspect ratio closer to that of the S25 Plus or S25 Ultra. You can also see that the Fold 7 will be almost as thin as the S25 Ultra when unfolded, and much thinner when compared to the Fold 6, which was 11.2mm thick. And it will also be thinner than the Fold Special Edition, which was 4.9 when unfolded and 10.6 when folded. So this is a massive improvement over all previous generation foldables. But this is where some of the good news stops, because disappointingly enough, the Fold 7 is rumored to have the exact same battery capacity of 4,400 mAh as all the previous folds, the 6, the 5, the 4, and the 3, which in turn all had a lower capacity by 100 mAh compared to the Fold 2 at 4,500. And while achieving the same battery capacity in a much thinner body is still impressive, it's not as impressive as it could have been if Samsung decided to switch to silicon carbon technology for their batteries, which in turn could have resulted in a higher capacity battery, like the 5,600 mAh capacity of the even thinner Oppo Find N5. As yes, the latest leaks from the Demco battery certification procedure in Denmark showed that the Fold 7 will still have a standard lithium-ion battery with a graphite anode. I'm still not entirely sure why Samsung hasn't moved to silicon carbon batteries yet. Is it reliability? Is it manufacturing? Is it cost? Or is it longevity? What do you guys think? Oh, and feel free to drop a like if you think Samsung should finally switch to silicon carbon. Speaking of batteries, let's talk about the Fold 7 charging speeds, where the latest leaks have all but confirmed that they will stay at 25 watts. Funnily enough, Samsung still markets 25 watts as fast charging, whereas manufacturers like Vivo, Oppo, and OnePlus, they've already exceeded speeds of 100 watts. So charging the Fold 7 at 25 watts means that it should take about 30 minutes to charge from 0 to 50% and about 70 to 80 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. Additionally, wireless charging speeds are also rumored to stay the same at 15 watts, while reverse wireless charging speeds are said to also stay the same at 4.5 watts. But before that, a quick shout out to our sponsor War Thunder, one of the most authentic vehicle combat games ever made. Free on PC, free on consoles, and now free on mobile as well. War Thunder lets you take command of over 2,500 planes, tanks, ships, and helicopters of 10 major nations, from 1920s biplanes to the currently used battle tanks of today. Every vehicle has been faithfully reproduced with immersive graphics and realistic sound effects to offer an incredible PvP experience for their 70 million users. You can adjust the level of simulation for an arcade-like dogfight or a realistic tank battle that utilizes warfare tactics to get the edge on your opponent. Advanced hitboxes can also blow up their engine with one precise shot. The newcomers and those who haven't played in 6 months on PC and consoles will receive a massive bonus pack shot for a limited time only, including the exclusive Eagle of Valor vehicle decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account access by using the link below. Now, the selfie camera on the inner main display will be getting an upgrade, but not in the way that you think. Samsung will actually stop using the under-the-display selfie camera and replace it with a standard punch hole in the top right corner, thus leading to better quality photos. And while yes, I'm going to miss that full screen experience, the truth is that under-the-display screen cameras were very expensive to manufacture, and their photo quality was not great at all. I mean, sure, they did improve from their introduction in the Fold 3, becoming pretty decent in the Fold 5 and 6, but still not as good as a regular hole-punch selfie camera. Speaking of cameras, the big upgrade here is of course the main module, which is also probably where we get that Ultra tease from, as this module is set to get an upgrade from the current 50 megapixel sensor that Samsung's been using since the Fold 4 to a massive 200 megapixel sensor. And this sensor is rumored to be the same one as in the S25 Ultra, only with a smaller f1.8 aperture as opposed to f1.7. Now, in case you're wondering, how would Samsung even be able to fit this gigantic sensor inside a foldable? Well, they've already managed to squeeze that same camera into the S25 Edge's slim 5.8mm body, and the Fold SE's even thinner 4.9mm body, so yeah, this is definitely doable. So finally, no more big compromises on Samsung's Fold cameras, well, except maybe the telephoto, which is, by the way, still the same 10 megapixel sensor as last year. At number 7, the colors have also been leaked, with the hero color being called Blue Shadow this year. It's this matte navy blue sort of color, and I'm personally a huge fan, but I will probably still be sticking with the black variant called Jet Black. Although it's not that super glossy Jet Black from Apple that we had on the iPhone 7 or on the Apple Watch Series 10, but rather a matte finish instead. And of course, we will also have silver called Silver Shadow, just like on the Fold 6 and the S25 lineup, and a Samsung Online Store exclusive probably called Green Mint. Oh, and in case you're wondering, all of the wallpapers that you see in our Fold 7 concepts, they are all from our app Wallpapers. Link down below. Okay, at number 8, the bezels. The main inner screen is said to have thinner bezels compared to the Fold 6. And while the initial leaks and concepts were showing that the bezel thickness will decrease from 1.9mm on the Fold 6 to a rather mind-blowing 1mm, the press images show that although the bezels will be slightly thinner, they won't be as thin as the initial leaks suggested. If I were to take a guess, I would say that the bezels are going to be somewhere in between the 1.9mm of the Fold 6 and the leaked 1mm, so probably around 1.5, which will still make it look much more modern when opened. Which brings me to the weight, where the Fold 7 is expected to weigh only 215 grams, making it even lighter than the lightest foldable out right now, the Oppo Find N5 at 229 grams, and much lighter than the Fold 6 at 239 grams, or the Fold SE at 236. And while you may say that this is not really a significant weight loss, the thing is, given the large surface area of the device when unfolded and how the weight is spread out, the loss of 20 grams will be even more noticeable than the numbers may suggest. I'm actually expecting a very similar feel in the hand when opened to the S25 Edge. At number 10, the Fold 7 is rumored to run OneUI 8 out of the box, which will actually mark the first time when Samsung chooses to release their newest Android skin on a foldable and not on an S-series device. Who knows, this may be the new direction for Samsung, focusing on foldables even more than ever before. What do you guys think? As for the price, yes, it will be quite a bit more expensive. It is rumored to increase by about $200 or 200 euros compared to the Fold 6, based on a few leaked listings from an Italian electronics store. They had a 256GB Fold 7 listed for 2,200 euros, and the 512 for 2,300. However, foldable prices do tend to drop very quickly, so even if this is the case, I wouldn't be too worried about it. So, having said all of this, when can we expect to see the Fold 7 announced? Well, Samsung has already confirmed the 9th of July as the date for their Unpacked event. This will be held in Brooklyn, New York, and it has been described as the next evolution of Galaxy AI and the ever-expanding Galaxy ecosystem. I'm going to the event, by the way, so if you're also going or if you're in the area, then feel free to come and say hi. Also, make sure to check out our sponsor, War Thunder, which is available for free on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile. You can sign up using the link below for some exclusive goodies, including multiple premium vehicles and an exclusive vehicle decorator too. So yeah, I'm personally super excited for the Fold 7, and if all the leaks and rumors come true, then this may replace my Oppo Find N5 as my main foldable. Oh, and by the way, if you are looking to pre-order one now, you can actually win up to $5,000 if you use our exclusive link below. So yeah, let me know, what do you guys think of the Fold 7 based on all of these leaks? I'm Daniel, this is ZONEofTECH, and I'll see you guys in the next one. ZONEofTECH, signing out. Cheers.